Hey, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Kirsten Nielsen Yoga. This practice today is to release any tension, any tightness in the neck. So it is a short practice. All of the poses that I will give you are to help release the neck. And you will need one block for this practice, but don't worry if you don't have a block, then you can grab a thick book. So if you'd like to practice with music, I have included a link to my Spotify playlist below. And those of you who'd like to continue to support me and donate to the channel, there is a link in the description below as well. So let's get started. All right, so we'll begin in a comfortable seat. We recommend that you come into Virasana, which is sitting onto the heels with a block or a bolster underneath, so you have a little bit more height, and just making sure that you're really comfortable in your seat because we will be here for a little bit of time. And then we'll start with our first stretch for the neck. So we'll extend the right arm out towards the right, thumb points down, this one. Will mirror you. And then bending the right elbow, working the hand behind the back, either so the forearm comes to the low back, or we can start to nestle the right hand between the shoulder blades, tracking the right elbow out wide. Then we'll take a breath in, lengthen through the crown. And as you exhale, lowering the left ear to the left shoulder. And it may feel nice to stay in stillness, or you may like to slowly tuck the chin in towards the chest and then gently lift the chin back up. Just really feel into what feels best for your neck. But keep tracking the right elbow out wide. And sending the breath to the low back ribs. And feeling that gentle resistance of the right hand as the ribs start to expand with every breath in. And softening in with every breath out. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here together. Smooth and steady. Keeping the lips closed, breathing in and out of the nose. Last one, breathing in. Full breath out. And gently bringing the head back to center, nice and slow. And slowly releasing the right arm. And then we'll switch sides, extending the left arm out towards the left, thumb points down. Then bending the left elbow, working the hand between the shoulder blades again, or forearm to the low back. Elbow tracks out wide as we take an inhale, lengthen through the crown. Right ear to right shoulder on the exhale. And again, either you can stay here or gently moving the chin over towards the right, lifting the chin slightly, and then lowering back down. Or staying in stillness. Breathing into the front of the heart, back of the heart, every breath in. Slow, steady exhale with every breath out. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. Gently bringing the head back to center. And super slow releasing the left arm. Whoa. Beautiful. Then from here, we'll interlace the fingers. Bring the palms to the back of the head. Take a breath in, lift the heart, lengthen through the low back. Find that subtle containment of the low belly. And then as you exhale, bringing the chin in towards the chest, but keep lengthening through the crown. Draw the elbows in towards one another. And then here, use the resistance of pressing the back of the head to the palms, pressing the palms down against the back of the head. Allow the shoulders to draw further down the back. Again, sending the breath to the upper back. Five deep breaths here. Last one, breathing in. Full breath out. And then opening the elbows out wide, lift the chin, take a breath in. Releasing the arms on the breath out. Now we'll get a little bit deeper into the upper back, into essentially the traps as well, which all add to your neck discomfort or neck pain or just neck soreness. So we'll sweep the arms up overhead, take a breath in. Right arm underneath the left on the breath out, crossing at the elbows, working the palms together. Then we'll reach the fingertips up, take a breath in. As you exhale, curling in, draw the elbows in towards the belly. And we'll stay here. So similar to the pose we just held with the hands behind the head, keep drawing the shoulders down the back. And as you stay here for the next 5 deep breaths, imagine like you're moving your fingertips forwards, but then resist and imagine like you're pulling in, so elbows in towards the chest at the same time. Big breath in. Long breath out. Then coming back up, inhale. Releasing the arms on the exhale. Arms up overhead, breathing in. Left arm underneath the right on the breath out, crossing at the elbows, working the palms together. Reaching the fingertips up, inhale. Elbows in towards the belly, exhale, round, round, round. Now find some softness in the jaw here. Might feel nice to stay in stillness, or you can move the head a little bit from side to side. Again, fingertips are reaching forwards, but then find that happy medium where you're pulling and drawing the elbows in. Stay with the resistance of pressing into the forearms, pressing the palms together. Two more deep breaths. Big breath in. Long breath out. Coming back up, reaching the fingertips up, inhale. Releasing the arms on the exhale. Then shifting the weight forwards, bringing the fingertips down, tucking the toes under. We'll come to standing. Actually, we'll come to a forward fold. So the heels ground down. And then same thing as we did before, we'll interlace the fingers, this time at the base of the skull, allowing the elbows to draw in towards one another. And let the head get heavy, bringing the weight a little bit more towards the toes. Keep the knees soft. Sit bones high. And so it's almost like you're just applying gentle pressure. So you start to really feel into that whole back body, but it's a really nice release for the upper back and for the neck. How does that feel, Sarah? Good. 5 deep breaths here. Again, keep the knees as soft as you need. Maybe here start to explore with every breath out, opening the mouth. Full exhale. Two more big breaths. And gently releasing the fingertips down to the mat. Take a halfway lift, breathing in. And then slowly lowering the knees back down towards the mat on the breath out. Now this will be the last pose for our neck. We'll come to lie down on our backs. And we'll take our block and bring it on the middle height. Now if you don't have a block, you can use a book, like quite a firm book as well. And you'll work the book or the block, edge of the book or the block, just where essentially the skull meets the neck. So we're getting into the trigger points here. Ah la la. And you can choose whether you like to keep the knees bent, heel toeing the feet out wide, knees knock in. Or you can extend the legs out long. I know, it's a real good one. Either staying in stillness, pressing the back of the head to the block, or starting to gently move the head nice and slowly from side to side. And as you allow yourself to get heavy on the block, breathe into the low belly. So belly really soft to receive the breath. And again, you can either come to stillness or still really feeling into those trigger points. Maybe if you found a juicy point, then holding there. And still working with the breath, using the full length of the breath, the fullness of the lungs. Breathing in, feeling the front ribs expand, lifting gently the heart opening. Full exhale, envisioning the breath move all the way down to the base of the spine. 3 more like that. Breathing in. Long, full breath out. And again, 1 more. Inhale. Full exhale. Taking an in breath. Now, either staying here on the block or releasing the block and allowing the back of the head to ground down onto the mat. And you can stay with that block underneath for as long as you like, or you can come into a short shavasana, extending the legs out long and just allowing the upper back to be heavy on the mat, allowing the shoulders to be heavy, head heavy, and making a conscious effort to release the muscles of the neck. To release the shoulders. And to really drop into softness here. Thank you for practicing, yogis. Namaste.